Over the last 150 years, US politics has been heavily dominated by the Democratic and the Republican Party. In fact, with the exception of Senator Bernie Sanders from Vermont and Senator Angus King from Maine, every other congressman and senator in the US Congress is a Democrat or a Republican. Now, if you tell this to any other democracy, they would laugh at your face because the US is the only Western democracy with just two parties in their lower house. In Canada, a country with just 1/10 of the US population, they have five parties: Liberal, Conservative, New Democratic, Bloc Québécois, and Green. In Australia, where I currently live, we have seven parties. In Germany, there are four. In France, there are eight. And in the Netherlands, there are whopping 13 different parties. More parties usually mean more ideas and more bipartisan support. So, what exactly is wrong with the US electoral system? Well, there isn't a single clear answer, but the most obvious one would be because of the first past the post voting system, or FPTP. America is currently one of the few countries left on earth that still use first past the post, while many others, including Australia, have committed it for years, if not decades now. If you don't know what first past the post is, I highly recommend you to watch this video from CGP Grey, where we explain the system. The second major issue within the US electoral system is gerrymandering. Gerrymandering is basically when a party withdraws electoral district or constituency for their own party benefit. America, again, is the only country in the world that doesn't have a central or a federal electoral commission that is in charge of election in electoral districts. That job is given to the state legislators and two major parties. In the past, both parties have been using this for their very own advantage. However, in recent years, the Republican Party is using this a lot for their own advantage, which resulted in the 2012 House election, where despite winning 1.4 million more votes, the Democrat lost that election. You may recall hilariously shaped districts such as North Carolina 12, or Pennsylvania 12, or Maryland 3rd District. In a fair democracy, the people choose the politicians, not the politicians choose the people. In marginal districts where around 35 to 40% is shown Democrats and Republican voters, and the rest are moderate centrists, the politicians in those districts would think twice about their voters before voting on the bill or legislators, because if they vote against the will of their electorate, they will be voted out at the next election. The third and final issue within the US electoral system is the Electoral College. And no, I'm not criticizing the system for the election victory of President Donald Trump. I'm criticizing the system because it destroys the chance of third parties and independents. Like I said before at the beginning of this video, almost every congressman and every single president over the last 150 years have either been a Democrat or a Republican, even though, and this is true, half of Americans identify themselves as either centrist or independent. The other major problem with the Electoral College is it made both Democrats and Republicans only focus on swing states such as Ohio, North Carolina, Virginia, Nevada, and Colorado, while completely ignore safe state because they already knew they would either win or lose the state no matter what. In fact, during the last 3 months of the 2016 presidential campaign, Hillary Clinton did not make any visit to states like Texas, Utah, or South Carolina, which are red states, while Donald Trump did not make any visit to states like Illinois, Hawaii, Massachusetts, and California, which are blue states. Third-party candidates, on the other hand, are treated unfairly because they were never likely to win any electoral college at all. One good example of this is probably the 1992 election, where candidate Ross Perot won over 18% of the popular vote, but did not receive a single electoral vote at all. Decades after decades of failure in democratic and electoral reform have had a huge toll on the US. The US has not been this politically divided since the Civil War, and the two major parties just don't work together anymore. In the head of many Americans, you are either a tree-loving, pro-choice, anti-gun Democrat, or an anti-science, pro-life, pro-gun Republican, while clearly most American is somewhere in between. This is clearly shown by the fact that currently the U.S. Congress has an approval rating of just anywhere between 10 to 20%, and the electoral election turnout is just above 50% in presidential and only around 30% in House election, the lowest in the Western world. American, regardless of political affiliation or race or gender or age, should really care about this problem because, like it or not, you're all in this together. Yes, you, not me. I live in Australia. I'm pretty safe. And if you like my video, please hit the like button. I would really appreciate that. And don't forget to subscribe and share this video because I will release a video about some solution to fix the current US electoral system. Thank you for watching and hope to see you again soon.